Hey everybody, it's Matt, and today I'm going to do a little vlog for you guys today because I'm going to go visit my neighbor and my new friend, Steve Jeffris. He's an entertainer, and he lives pretty close to me, just less than a mile away. And so he's one of my new country neighbors since I moved out here. And he's got a very interesting piece of land with some very interesting stuff that we're going to go check out and talk to him. You can see some boxes back behind me in the bed of the truck. I just went to Menards again. This time I picked up a bar set, a bar and bar stools for the patio for the deck that we're going to be building. So it's not built yet, but this stuff's on sale this time of year, so we grabbed it, and I'm sure I'll show that off in another video, but that's what you're seeing back there. But we're going to go head on over to Steve Jeffris, so come along. Welcome to Jeffris Junction. Look how cool that is. I think we want to just come on back here. Here comes the truck. I don't want to be in nobody's way. But he said if the garage is open, he'd be back here. Wow. This place looks mighty cool. That's him there. You headed out?
No, it's Matt.
Yep.
No, I tell you what, I got a couple of people back in the back working, and I'll be right with you.
Okay.
Let me get a ladder for them. You got a minute?
Yeah, I got a minute.
I'll give you a tour.
All right.
Who you got with you here?
This is my brother Josh.
Hi, Josh. I think all the paint is dried at the moment.
That's all right. I had paint on my hands before. How you doing?
He actually was just telling me he thinks he's seen you. You played at the Waterman's farm for the pumpkin patch stuff. Yeah.
See you several years, I think.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
He was just telling me, oh, this guy's an amazing musician. I've seen him.
I have a video of my son dancing to some of
Oh, really?
out there at Waterman's. Yeah, out there doing the twist.
Well, what I do for a living is I travel around the country and do single act, and half for the last 40 years. That's all I do for a living. And in between times, we've got a fan club. The fan club is about 600 members around the United States and Canada. And once a year, and we're working on this around the clock right now, is we get ready for our big September 20th caboose festival, we call it. We bring in some of our buddies from Nashville, and it's free food, free music for all the folks that follow me. So, with that being said, I'll give you the tour. This is the show barn, and of course now it looks like a barn, but what happens is we take the metal off starting at the traffic signal light, and it goes all the way off, takes all the way off around to the service door. The two befores everything come off so you can see in from the outside.
Okay.
A few days ago we dropped the stage, so come on up here and get a kind of a better viewpoint. So with all that furniture off the deck, and all that metal off, and all that stuff out of here, and this seats about 160 seats in a semicircle. And then there's a large tent here in the driveway and a large tent between the two buildings and a tent out back. And we can seat about 450 under cover. And we'll get about 1,000 people on that day. And they'll come and they'll bring their lawn chairs and enjoy the music.
Wow.
We have a sound system for, of course, the barn, but then there's also a sound system that they hook up on the property. So no matter where you sit on the property, you can hear all the bands, and they sound real good, and they're not loud. It's good quality. So that's what this is. We'll walk on around, and the reason that we call it a caboose festival is this caboose. This is a 1906 B&O caboose, and it ran up and down the eastern seaboard for about 75 years for the B&O Railroad, and we got it and brought it in here 25 years ago.
Wow.
So this is our 25th anniversary of the Caboose Festival, and this will be our last one because we're just getting too old to do it at this level.
Yeah.
This is a building we built that we call the depot. We built it like a railroad depot. These windows come out, the big areas, and that's what they serve the food to everybody. out of it. And I got a refrigerator that's making a noise in here. But they do, you know, your basic. Right now it's got storage for tents and tables and roasters and stuff. But it's the basic stuff, you know, like barbecue pork and potato salad, coleslaw, baked beans, that kind of
Wow.
thing. And see the train
This is so
right here?
neat.
There's two
Oh, yeah.
of those they call them G gauge or garden gauge variety trains. They run on this track here. And
Oh, wow.
They run around and around, and this is just a Shelton house. It's another place. It's slightly elevated so that people can see the shows real good from here to there.
Oh, perfect.
At 2 o'clock on that day, we have a tribute to the veterans. All of our veterans in the audience will come up and stand in front of the caboose. And the Sons of the American Revolution that do the, hi there, hi. They they dress like George Washington, you know, and
Oh, yeah.
and they come in with the muskets and they do a color guard thing. It's really cool.
Wow.
This is, we've got railroad stuff everywhere for people to see. This one here has got set up on switches where the kids can turn on different switches and stuff.
Wow.
This is
That's
actually
so neat.
an authentic jail. It's a railroad jail.
Oh, wow.
And it was donated to us by a doctor that was a railroad nut. And the way it works is, in the 1800s, the railroad systems would take, maybe put like 10 or 12 of these on a flatbed railroad car and haul prisoners around to build track. So this was actually one of them right here.
Wow.
So it's the real thing, has the pass through, and they were a 2-man cage. So we took the other bed out so that people could come in and get their picture taken, you know, inside the jail. We built the building over it just so the weather wouldn't take it as bad.
Yeah. That is so cool.
We'll go into the caboose here. The caboose has been used for several things through the years. I used it as a recording studio, a guest house, and in the last few years we've used it as a country music museum and a railroad museum.
Oh, cool.
And people will come up and go through it. It's air conditioned today. I don't have the AC on because I was not here in this. And we haven't started to put all the stuff in here yet, but we'll start to put things in, you know, from different singers.
Wow.
And stuff. Like there's, if you're a country music fan, that was Del Reeves' guitar, and this is his hat that he did a thing out of, and that's,
wow.
That Break Club was from Boxcar Willie, country singer. This one here, and these are the overalls that Kenny Price wore on the Hee Haw show.
Oh.
Bernie Walden was a local DJ. And these are some of the records I've had through the years. And then these are some of the people that have been here to entertain for us through the years.
Wow, there's some big stars up there.
Yeah, we've had some big ones in it. Some of them didn't actually perform, but they stopped by here.
Yeah.
Because they know this is a pretty good place they can get the bus in and out.
Oh, yeah.
And that kind of thing. So anyway, and then most of the railroad stuff you see is the fans. The fans have brought this stuff and get like all these railroad lanterns and all the pictures and stuff. And well, they bring this stuff to us.
Oh, yeah. That is just really cool.
So we haven't really got this cleaned up and ready yet, but it'll be by the 20th.
That is so neat.
Yeah.
It's big in here.
Yeah. Yeah, of course, the inside of a caboose wouldn't look like this.
Right.
We gutted it so we could use it, because well, here's what it looked like when we got it. There wasn't hardly anything left of it. It was already gutted. The
Oh,
windows
wow.
and doors were gone, and then we just added to it.
Oh, yeah, you see the progression there.
Yeah. Well, when we was in the middle of doing all this stuff, building everything, my wife, she's a nut about the pioneer days.
Oh, yeah?
And so she said, well, why don't you build me something? So we built her this cabin, and really it's for her and the grandkids. But when we had the event, people dress in period clothing, and they come out here and we have it all opened up, and they, you know, they have little samples of food or something from the past.
Yeah? That is pretty cool. Wow.
And there's a fireplace that you can cook on, and it's kind of like a Conner Prairie kind of thing.
Yeah, it's very authentic.
Yeah. And there's a
Wow.
whole 9 yards. We had a lot of fun with it.
That is so neat.
Very cool.
I'm gonna leave that open over there a little bit. Well, what we're working on today is, this is a 1949 diesel locomotive. We're getting it all ready for the festival, getting it all spruced up.
Yeah.
We'll walk around the back here so you can walk into the thing. When we have the event, they take this area up here. Of course, all this is out and then used, you know, around the property for the traffic. We
Yeah.
park everybody back there in these fields and then across the street in the farm field.
Okay.
Because then we have people directing traffic. But watch your step here and we'll go into the cab.
Oh, wow.
There it is. So, in the day,
Oh my goodness.
in perspective, come around this way, this is what this would have looked like.
Okay.
And we have only the cab portion.
Right.
Because with scrap value being as high as it is, when they scrap one of these things out, nobody can afford to buy it because it's like, I think the whole thing weighed like 180,000 pounds.
So they got
So-
a pretty penny for scrapping it.
Right. Now this is where your engineer would sit, and it was a push-pull type train, so that meant he could go either way, and he'd turn his seat, depending. And of course, he's got his throttle, and there's his direction, and that's his brake. And his horn, we don't have it hooked up today, but that's where you blow the air horn. And then the brakeman would have sat over here on this side.
Okay.
And if need be, he's got a manual brake, which is here. Now the fan club has only been going since about 2000, so about 15 years. And we had to do something when the fan club kept growing. And we used to do a picnic at a park, and we outgrew that. Then we used to rent a place, and we outgrew that. So we decided to build something that would accept the fans and also give them something to do. Besides just, you know, back in the days, in the early days, it was a pitch-in, and maybe 200-300 people. Well, it outgrew that, so now we have corporate sponsors that come in and sponsor this event, and then we have, you know, we can serve the food for free, and we can have the music for free to the fans, and that's what we wanted.
Wow. This is all for the fans.
Yeah. Yeah, and they've kept me in business all these years.
Yeah.
Made a living doing it.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you stopping by.
Hey, I appreciate you having
Come
me,
see
Steve.
Yeah.
All
come
right.
see us.
I'll have to bring Sarah back. She's going to love this.
Josh, nice to see you. Yeah, please do come by anytime. We're going to be working out here all weekend.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, you guys are busy.
All right, so there you guys have it. My new friend, my new neighbor, Steve Jeffris. Great entertainer. Got a cool place. I hope you guys like that, especially if you guys are train fans. I think you guys would like that. He's going to have a big event coming up, if you heard him talking about that. So we are going to come back for that, and we're going to film a cool video for that event. So look forward to that one. I'm sure it's going to be a lot of fun. He says the place looks a lot different, so I can't wait to see it all done up for the fans. So look forward to that one, guys, and don't forget to subscribe to Mac's Big Dream if you have not done that already, and give me a thumbs up if you like this one, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.